You search for a free PLC simulator, and you already know the drill. You find a product name, follow the link, and discover that free means a 30-day trial, a student license that expires with your enrollment, or a stripped demo that will not let you save. Siemens PLCsim ships inside TIA Portal. A professional license runs into the thousands of dollars. Studio 5000 Logix Emulate is a commercial product for system integrators, not learners. Logix Pro is a Windows-only teaching tool sold per seat. And almost everything you find searching for PLC Simulator free download is a desktop install that wants admin rights you may not even have. This video shows you a different one. It runs in a browser tab. There is nothing to download. Here is the one thing that makes this simulator different. There is nothing to install. It is a browser-based PLC simulator. You open a tab at plcsimulationsoftware.com. The editor loads. And that is it. No setup wizard. No license key. No credit card. No trial clock counting down in the corner. It runs on Windows, Mac, Linux, and Chromebook. Any modern Chrome, Firefox, Safari, or Edge. No admin rights required. That last point matters more than it sounds. In a locked-down university lab, a browser-based simulator is the only one you can actually run. Same on a corporate machine where you cannot install software. So while every other free PLC simulator asks you to download something first, this one is already running the moment the page loads. Let me show you the loop. You open one of the free scenarios. Two of them load with no account at all, traffic light and motor start-stop. You write a rung of ladder logic in the editor. A normally open contact for the start button. A normally closed contact for the stop button. A coil for the motor. You add a seal-in branch around the start contact, so the motor stays running after you release the button. Then you press run, and a virtual machine model reacts on screen. Press the start input. The motor coil energizes, the lamp goes green. Press stop, it drops out. You are writing real ladder logic and watching a real machine respond. No hardware. No install. The whole cycle, write, run, observe, happens inside the browser tab. What is happening underneath is a real scan cycle. The same loop of physical PLC runs. Read the inputs, sample every input bit into memory. Execute the logic, solve your rungs top to bottom, left to right, using that snapshot. Update the outputs. Write the solved coil states out to the output table. Then repeat, over and over, thousands of times a second. This is not a cartoon of a PLC. The simulator runs that read, execute, update, loop the same way real hardware does. Which means the timing behavior you learn here is the same behavior you get on real hardware. How a seal-in latches. How a one-shot fires for exactly one scan. The same on a Real Allen Bradley or Siemens controller. Here is where a free browser simulator beats a free desktop IDE. Autocoding. Codesys gives you a free editor and a simulator, but you are on your own to build a plant model to test against. There are no objectives. No way to know if your program is correct. Every scenario here ships with a scripted, auto-graded test suite. It drives inputs at the machine, watches your outputs, and checks sequencing, interlocks, and timing against the spec. And it does not just give you a green tick. When a test fails, it tells you the reason. The motor did not seal in. The interlock did not block the start. The timer fired early. Pass or fail with the why. That feedback loop is what turns watching tutorials into actually being able to program. One more thing that is normally a paid feature elsewhere and is free here. Dialects. From the toolbar, you can switch between IEC 61131-3 ladder and structured text. There is Allen Bradley RSLogix-style syntax and Siemens TIA Portal-style syntax. The same rung, rendered in the convention of the vendor you are targeting. If you're studying for an Allen Bradley shop, write in the AB dialect. If you're heading into a Siemens plant, switch to the TIA-style syntax. Dialect choice is not behind a paywall. The full editor, contacts, coils, timers, counters, edge detection, compare, math, and PID function blocks is all on the free plan. Let me be straight about what is free and what is not. That is the whole point of this video. The free tier is genuinely free and stays free. There is no trial clock. 2 scenarios with no account, 2 more when you make a free account, no credit card. Full editor, all dialects, real auto-grading. Here is what a paid plan adds. The full 40-scenario library across 6 industry verticals. Progress tracking across sessions. An interview timer mode for time practice. Rung-by-rung solution walkthroughs. And a downloadable completion certificate for your interview portfolio. So the free PLC simulator is the on-ramp. Pro is the full course and the certificate. You never have to pay to write your first rung. Have you been hunting for a free PLC simulator and kept hitting trials and installs? Start with the browser one. Go to plcsimulation.com/free-plc-simulator. Open a scenario, write a rung, press run, no download. When you want the full editor and all the dialects, that is at plcsimulation.com/plc-simulator. Links in the description. Next video is a full PLC programming tutorial for beginners. The scan cycle, your first rung, timers, and a small project. All done live in this same browser sim. Subscribe, new video every Tuesday. See you in the next one.